This is your first newsletter for Physics AB Spring 2019. I'll be doing this about every other week to kind of let you know what you need to know. 18-week people, you have due this week on the 23rd, scientific notation and graphing quiz, the math physics test, and the frame of reference discussion. And then on the 30th, the frames of reference and velocity quiz, the velocity and acceleration lab, the motion graphs quiz, and the one-dimensional kinematics test. So this stuff is going to be significantly harder than the math physics stuff. A lot more calculations in that unit. 16-week guys that are coming in fresh on Monday, your first due date won't be until the 30th. And you've got the handbook submission, welcome discussion, metric conversion discussions, System International and Significant Figures quiz, scientific notation and graphing quiz, and the math and physics test. So you're going to be kind of busy for the first few weeks as you catch up to the 18-week session. The late policy assignments are due Wednesday night by midnight. If you don't turn them in, you can turn them in by Friday midnight and have a 20% penalty. If you turn them in after that, all your zeros remain permanent and I can't accept anything. I want to talk about the PhET labs. Almost every unit has a simulation lab where you'll go to phet.colorado.edu and do an activity. Some newer computers do not like Java and Flash. You must diagnose and fix any problems you have. I can't do it. I don't know your computer. I am not a technology person, and so I can't give you any help or any advice. This is something you will have to research and diagnose and fix yourself. But you have to be able to use PhET labs. They are required. There are no substitute assignments. Use a library computer, use a school computer, but you have to fix this. If you wait until the due date to go to that site to see if you can use the simulation and you have issues, there's no way you'll be able to submit that lab on time, and there will be no extensions. Check your grades often. I grade usually every day at some point. I have graded everything that has been submitted. So yours may not be graded in exactly 24 hours, but it is graded within kind of a day. So check your grades often. If you're having trouble navigating Brightspace, there are help sessions. Look on the homepage to see the dates. Use the course content. Do not take your quiz to see what you need to know and then go back and study. Read the content, watch the videos, and prepare. Then practice doing the practice problems in the lab, and then take your quiz and then take your test. These grades are important. You cannot just, sorry, I just opened my clock. You cannot just jump in and take assessments without preparing. There are no extra credit. There are no redos. So every grade you get is important. As I said, quizzes are important. And all of the fourth thing down, there are no retakes. You cannot do corrections for credit. And I do not give extra credit opportunities at all throughout the entire course, not even at the very end when you're panicking about your grade. So if you ask me then what you can do to improve your grade, I will say nothing, because you've done it all. Now is the time to worry about improving your grade. To check your quiz feedback, go under assessments down to quizzes. Under the little down arrow by the quiz you want to look at, click submissions, and then look at attempt 1. And you will be able to see feedback that I have entered, and you'll be able to see all of the questions that you've missed and see solutions for them. So yes, you may look at the how to work the questions that you missed on a test. I have synchronous sessions at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Do not get behind. This is a full semester of physics. If you stay with the pacing guide that is suggested in the syllabus, you won't get behind and everything will be fine. Contact me if you have questions, but don't let yourself fall behind, because it snowballs and you'll never be able to get caught up. Well, that's the end. Thank you for everything, and keep it up. You're doing great, and I hope this is going to be a wonderful semester.